Hi everybody, this is a video to show you how to take through Design Space a digital file to cut this little circus tent shaped party bag or favour box. It's been out a really long time, this file, but I've just added different files to the download, and somebody had difficulty with putting it through Design Space just today, so I realised there's no video for it. This file was made a long time ago, before I made Design Space videos, so I've just updated things a little bit, and we'll do this video and add that to the listing and the PDF of instructions. Okay, so it's this box. The dimensions are given in the Etsy listing. It's supposed to look like a circus tent, so you can see there's sort of the opening of the tent as if it's been flicked back. A little sign there saying thank you. That's the box with the lid off. It's a box with a separate lid. That's it from the back. That's it from the front. And this shows that all the pieces cut from A4, you can make it small enough for a cupcake, maybe. That middle size is the one it's designed at, but you can also then make it much larger if you want to maybe put a bigger cake in it, or just more things for kids to take home from a party. I've added to the file today Silhouette Studio files. I know that from Designer Edition upwards you can use the SVG, but this Studio 3 file will be good for people using the free version of Silhouette Studio. It's a four-sided box, obviously, so that's a wall and that's the roof, so you need to duplicate those so you end up with 4 of each. I do mention that on the PDF of instructions. It says that you've got to cut 4, but just make sure you do that when you do it. And I've also included a Canvas Workspace file, and obviously you'll spread that out over your mats as you need it, and again duplicate those 2 pieces there before you cut. You need 4 of each. It does say that in the PDF of instructions. I'll just close those down since we don't need them open. Right, so now we'll look at the SVG, which is what I tend to work in, and I have a Cricut machine, so this is where I test them. So we'll bring the SVG in and have a look at how to cut it. I've already got it there, as you can see, but I'll bring it in from scratch. People like to see it coming in as you should bring it in. So you click the green upload button, and at this screen you can drag it in. If you're not on full screen like I am, I tend to just click browse and then navigate to where it is, and because I've been bringing this in today, there it is, but you would just navigate in your normal way. So select it and click open. I'm on the desktop version for PC. Obviously if you're on a mobile app it's going to look a little bit different, but the commands will be the same. You'll just need to find them in the menu along the bottom. At this window just click continue, and here you can give it a different name if you want to. If you don't, just click upload. So it lands on your canvas already selected. Your first step is to ungroup it. Ungroup for me is at the top of the layers panel over here, top right. It's that first icon of those 3. That lets you see the 2 groups inside, and in my SVGs, the lines that you need to convert to score, because we can't make them come in already set to score. It's not like a Cricut Access project. They're always in that very first layer. So just click on it to select it. You can see it's gone green. Go to your operations menu, top left, click on basic cut and choose score from the drop down, and you can see that those lines have been converted now. And because there's more than one set there, we need to ungroup them. Then click on the group below, which contains all the cut pieces, and ungroup that. And so now everything on screen is a separate piece, and we just need to attach score lines to the individual pieces that they relate to. So quickest way to do that, click on canvas somewhere near a piece, drag to just touch the scores and the piece, and click attach, which for me is at the bottom of the layers panel. I'll just get that out of the way. So that's a wall, that piece I just did there. This is one of the walls of the roof that go up to make that pointed shape. Attach that one. And then I do say, as I said in the instructions, it's a square box. You need 4 walls and 4 sides of the roof. So I'm just going to select both of those. I've got one. Duplicate is here at the top of the layers panel. You can use that if you want to. A few different ways of doing it. You could copy and paste, or however you like to do it. But duplicate it to create 2, 3, 4 of each. and then we can just click make it. I don't need to save it. That is the sort of the opening of the tent. So all these, they're just going to cut on the tiniest scraps you've got in your card stash. We'll choose A4. You could choose A4 or letter for these pieces, and we'll just look at that arrangement in a sec. That's the yellow trim and a little bit behind the sign. So again, we can choose the tiniest thing there. Again, more trim for the roof and the little curtain piece. You're just going to pick scraps of what you've got, aren't you, for this? And then we've got the stripes for the walls and the roof. So here I'm going to pick A4. Obviously, if you're in the US and you can't get A4, you'll choose a letter. I don't think we probably would get another one in between those two. You know, if we took one of those and moved it, we could do, but you're going to need another piece of the red anyway, so we'll leave those laid out as they are. That's the brown for the little sign, so yeah, tiniest scrap you've got to make that one. So let's just have a look at these and see if we can improve the cut here. So I'll go to this one first. Can I turn that round? Yeah, if I turn that round, you see, that will fit there, which is better. And then I'm going to take that one and I'm going to move it onto that first mat and turn that one round. In fact, if we turn it the other way, it'll interlock a little bit, won't it, and use even less. Because this is the inside of the tent box, which is all cut from white, so it doesn't really matter which way around your shapes go. So now we can take these two and click move and put those on the first mat as well. If you're using 12 by 12, obviously, you'll probably get it from one sheet of 12 by 12, won't you? But all that goes on one A4, and then I'm pretty sure that will go on the second A4 mat. If I just bring that down there, yeah, that fits there nicely. So 2 sheets of A4 for the white, scrap for the black, scrap for the yellow, scrap for the blue, 1.5 sheets of A4 for the red, and that's it sorted. So I'm not going to cut it, so I'll just press cancel. I think that's fairly simple. There's no point in me going through it for the other machines because I don't have one to test it on, but you'll know how to use your own ScanNCut or Silhouette machine, I'm sure. If you've got any questions when you come to cut or assemble it, please don't hesitate to get in touch. The way to get in touch, the links to do that are in the description below this video, and if you just stumbled across the video and you'd like to buy the SVG, there's a link there to do that as well. It'll take you to the Etsy shop. Don't forget, if you're purchasing 3 or more SVG files at one time from the Tanglecrafts Studio Etsy shop, the link is in the description, you can use the 30 for 3 discount code to get 30% off your total purchase. This offer runs all the time, but you need to use that code when you check out. And if you haven't already joined the Tanglecrafts Studio Facebook group, join now to get any special Etsy discount codes issued to group members and to take advantage of the free SVG files I give away in the group from time to time. The link to the group is in the description. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.